going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. I'm SwipaCam. Welcome to the channel. Y'all, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Let's continue to grow this community together. So, I just got done watching the Denver Nuggets playing against the Golden State Warriors. And, man, it didn't end like how we wanted it to. But here's the thing, and I said this on Twitter, I'm really not tripping about the game at all. The reason is because this is literally the Nuggets playing their fourth game in 5 nights. They played 2 back-to-backs with 1 day of rest in between. They got back into Denver at 4 a.m. this morning after a grueling win, another win. They've won 12 of their last 15 games. And again, man, I don't want to say so much as a scheduled loss. Like, it was a winnable game, but at some point, they couldn't hit shots. I mean, they had 5 straight possessions to end the game where they were up 2 or then down. They were up 2, they were tied, then they were down 2. And they had 5 straight possessions with 3 turnovers, I want to say. Jokic missed 2 shots. It is what it is. You know, I think, you know, some people are tripping like, well, you know, what are people going to say about us on national media? You know, what are people going to think about Jokic or this? And I'm like, y'all, like, none of that stuff matters, number one, because number one, they're winning. And then number 2, they made it through healthy. Because this is the kind of stretch where you're just really worried about people having just little nicks or things that get really bad or flare up on them, but thankfully it didn't happen. Nikola Jokic tonight had 23 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. In the first half, he had like 16, 10, and 3, so you thought it was going to be one of those like 32, 18, 6, 7 games, right? But again, he just kind of flamed out in terms of his overall fatigue. He just didn't have it. You know, we're used to late game situations or fourth quarter, especially lately where Jokic is going off for crazy points, 30 points or whatever else it is. But the thing, man, like I said, man, you play that many games, they just lost it. Like, that's why the NBA, even in the playoffs, they have, you know, a day in between each game or sometimes 2 days in between each game. Because you just want to make sure people are maximizing the rest. And it just doesn't. You know, I know the NBA had the makeup game in there, but, you know, the thing is the Warriors were complaining, or at least Steph Curry was complaining about the scheduling and all this other stuff, but the ones who were suffering is the Nuggets. They've had to go to New York 3 times this year. They had to reschedule all these games, so it's just made it so much difficult. But then the Nuggets are 3-1 versus the Warriors this year. Oh, well. They lost the game on the fourth game in the 5th night, so it is what it is. But shout out to Jokic. Jokic has played incredible over this stretch, like all-time incredible. I just put up a tweet. In Nikola Jokic's last 4 games, so 4 games in 5 nights, he's averaging 34.8 points a game, 14.3 rebounds a game, 10 assists a game, and 2 blocks a game, and 1.3 steals a game. And he shot 62% from the field over the last 4 games. Tonight, he shot 0 of 8 from the 3, which brought his 3-point down to like 20% or something like that. But that's a part of it, too. He hasn't been shooting the 3 ball because he knows that right now, he's able to do what he needs to do inside the paint. Then again, when he gets tired, again, fatigued like that, his 3 ball goes. I mean, again, even in the free throws, like free throws, he shot like 78% or something like that. If you go back to the playoff versus the Suns last year, he shot like 64% from free throw line and like 20% from the 3-point line. That's a sign that he's gassed because he's usually, again, 36 in the playoffs, 40, 41. But in the regular season, 36, 37, 38% from the 3-point line. So he just didn't have it. But again, man, 34.8, 14.3, 10 assists a game. He averaged a triple-double, and they were 3-1. Who else in the NBA can do that right now? Arguably nobody. Monte Morris over the last 4 games, he had a great game tonight. Monte Morris had a 24-4 game the other night. Tonight, Monte had 19, 5, and 1, and 8 of 14 shooting, and 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. Monte Morris, over the last 4 games, had 18.8 points a game, 5 assists a game, 4.3 rebounds a game, and he shot 58% from the field, 45% from 3, and 89% from the line. That's very good numbers. And that's not your starting point guard. That's your backup point guard. Monte has been incredible. Him and Jokic have they're synchronized in how they operate on the court and what they do together. The way they're able to just know where they're supposed to be at all times, the way they're able to even just like the cutting and just the passing and Monte's floater and his ability to do the pick and roll, and he has developed into someone who knows they're a starting point guard, who believes they're a starting point guard, and knows that he's one of the key cogs in this team. I mean, you could honestly make an argument that Monte Morris and Aaron Gordon are the two most important Denver Nuggets. And that includes, Will Barton. That includes a lot of the other players on the bench. Monte Morris has been incredible. And having another playmaker on the court next to Jokic, again, somebody who has a low turnover variance, makes all the difference in the world. So shout out to Monte Morris, especially over this last 4-game stretch, really the last 20 games or so, man. He's been excellent. Like I said, he's clutching free throws, everything. I want to shout out Bones Highland tonight, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He went off in that first stint he had. 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. He was a -6, but, he had a really, really good first stint. I mean, he got the Nuggets up 12 points at one point in the first half. Again, man, a lot of that just has to go down to he does things with the bench that nobody else on the Nuggets has the ability to do. The way he just speeds into the paint. He's a great penetrator. He's a great slasher. He has a threat to the three-point line. And then on top of that, his dribble. Like, he's just so good when it comes to manipulating the ball and then manipulating the defender. He's going to be a great player, man. So really shout out to him, y'all. I don't have a lot of crazy thoughts in this game, and I thought people gave a good effort. Aaron Gordon had 10 points and 11 rebounds tonight and 2 of 11 shooting. Had he hit some of those shots earlier, the Nuggets would have won. But he missed like 4 layups, like a dunk in the first half. But again, Aaron Gordon's tired. Like, he's tired. Austin Rivers played great defense on Steph Curry tonight. Steph Curry went off when he wasn't there, but Steph Curry tonight had 34 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists on 11 of 21 from the field and 5 of 12 from the three-point line. But it wasn't on Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers was holding him in check, and then Steph Curry had 18, I want to say, in the third quarter, and 13 of that was when Austin Rivers went out of the game. So great game from Steph Curry. Austin Rivers played some really good defense, y'all. Like I said, not a whole lot of thoughts because we got a game on Saturday. So literally they're playing against Toronto in Denver on Saturday. So hopefully they can get some rest tonight. They can get some rest tomorrow night. As y'all can see, I'm in the middle of moving, and bro, it's been crazy. But the next time y'all see me on Saturday, I will be in a different location, y'all. So please hit the subscribe button, man. Y'all help me out. Hitting the subscribe button, growing the community together. Hey, man, let me know if y'all wanna help with the movie. You want to cash app? Just let me know that too, man. Because again, I get it, bro. We out here doing it. The Nuggets is doing it. They pushing through. Shoot, we pushing through on the channel. I know y'all got stuff going on in your lives, man. But like I said, man, it's all right. They went 3-1. They're 12-3 in their last 15. They've won, 8 of their last 10. And again, man, they're doing the things they're supposed to be doing, and the MVP of the NBA is putting them numbers you haven't seen from anybody before. So anyway, it is what it is, y'all. Hey, Swipin gang. Hey, I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all soon.